Live from Maine Memorial Stadium in Park Ridge, Illinois, WMTH-TV is proud to present the Blue Demon High School Soccer. Tonight is a rivalry game here in the Central Suburban League as the Blue Demons take on our sister school, the Warriors of Maine West High School. Today's ball game is brought to you by Billboards Here. Hello everyone, along with producers Olga Ugalde, camera operators Dariana Gonzalez, Diana Behem, and Inara Matani, and Yulia Shishefik. I'm Susan Georges, and welcome to a beautiful day for soccer. Temperatures are in the mid-70s, and we have a light breeze. Very comfortable conditions, and I'm very excited to see how this game plays out. We start off right here before the first half. Everyone's all huddled, including the refs. I love it when they do that. This rivalry between Maine West and Maine East even extends into the spring season as the girls play. Tough rivalry on both ends for the school. Our roster for the Maine West boys soccer team starts with, in the midfield position as captain, Jason Ibarra, David Dosi as captain for the defensive line, number 24, Stephen Abinanta, number 3, Justin Schauler, number 6, Dominique Jablonski, number 7, Christian Correa, number 8, Brandon Murillo, number 9, Julio Perneground as defense lineman. For the Maine East Blue Demons, in goal we have number 1, Rami Atia, defense and captain number 20, Alex Glagorovic. First whistle blows and the game has begun. A little fight for the control. Blue Demons with the cross up top, deflected. Maine West with the control. Playing it safe, playing it back. Possession is back with the Blue Demons. Can they keep it? Cross from, deflected. Ball is back with the Maine West Warriors. Still in their defensive third. Cross over the top. Seems to be staying in. Played back to the goalkeeper. Juggling for possession, and it is Maine East's ball on the throw-in. The ball is played down the line, found by a couple of people as they fight for possession again. Number 24, Stephen Abinate, has found the ball. Close call for the Maine East Blue Demons. The ball will be in East's possession as a goal kick. Goalie number 1, Rami Atia, will be taking the goal kick. Ball has been played into Maine West's possession as they play down the line. Going for the attack with the defenseman. Good slide tackle on Maine East's side. Number 17 on Maine East's stays up. Hector Lopez with the ball and cleared away by the goalkeeper for Maine West, number 40, Kevin Dabrowski. Ball will be Maine East's throw-in. Foul called on the Blue Demons, Maine West's ball, right on the top of their 18-yard line. Played short, then long, up to the top, found by Alex G on the Blue Demons. Good fight from the Blue Demons forward. Ball remains in Maine West's possession. Sent over the top by Maine West's goalie, and a foul is called on number 20, Alex Grigorevich, as they back up and give the ball back to the Maine West Warriors. Up at the top of the box, there's a fight for the ball, cleared by number 13 on the Blue Demons, Nicholas Rysek. Ball is a throw-in for the Blue Demons. Unable to connect with number 2 up at the top. And it's a one-on-one goalie coming out. Good tackle. Ball will be Maine East's throw-in. There's been a tap on the ball. Maine East takes the ball up through the midfield and deflected by number 27, Mason Robbins on Maine West's team. Throw-in for the Blue Demons. Flicked on top by the head by number 18, Jose Salcedo. An attempt for the Blue Demons to find a switch, but crossed over on the line and called offside. Maine West has got possession though. They throw out from the goal line into the midfield. Number 11, dribbling it up through the field, Captain Jason Ybarra. Thrown for the Blue Demons, found by number 6, deflected into Maine West's possession. Found a good through ball over the top, unable to connect. It will be Blue Demons throw-in. Sent over the top, but a redo on the throw because Maine East had their leg up. Maine West throw-in number 6, Dominique Jablonski. Good save by the keeper, punched out of the box. Up to the top, picked up by the Blue Demons, sent through but unable to connect. It'll be a throw-in for the Blue Demons. Right in front of their corner. Found into the attacking midfield for Maine West, but picked up by the Blue Demons. Sebastian Onis with the cross on top of the ball. A good fight. Keeper's ball. A punt from the Maine West goalie. Found by both teams as they fight for possession. A good turn by Maine West's outside mid. Played through to number 11, Jason Ybarra. He's taking it, takes the shot. Good save. Good defense. Everyone scrambling to get it out and over the crossbar. It will be Maine East's goal kick. That was wonderfully done by the Maine East defense. Way to get back there and way to stay with their mark and watch their keepers back.
There we go.
played off of the goal line. Maine West has found possession in the middle of the field. Another long ball sent over the top to number 20, but deflected by Maine East's defense. Good nutmeg over there. Some fancy turns by number 11, Jason Ibarra, and another shot gone wide. It'll be Maine West's corner. I guess it was deflected by Maine East's defense. A lot of the defenders from Maine West has pushed up for the corner kick. Gone over everyone, and it will be a throw-in for Maine East. It's a positive to see Maine East's team being able to come together as defending as a group and not just separately one by one. Across over the defensive line to number 7, Christian Correa. Deflected and put up to the top to number 2's feet. It'll be Maine West's throw-in. No subs have been made yet for either team. Good step by number 14. Crossed, but no one was found. Goalkeeper's ball. Looking for a punt going long. And wide to find number 11. Deflected by number 10, Francisco Montesinos. Played out wide by the Blue Demons. Played out. Bad touch. Maine West will be taking the throw-in. Deflected back out again, further up the field, Maine West's ball. A lot of movement on both teams, which is a positive. Maine East caught not marking man. Sent down the line to number 20. He's fighting off 2 defenders with a facing goal. He manages to keep composure, and it's a goal for Maine West by number 20, Emerson Herrera, midfielder.
Goal scored by number 20, Emerson Herrera.
I think the major fault for that goal was mostly by Herrera's ability to dribble past 3 defenders. He did have 2 on him at the sideline, but he was able to keep their back on them and dribble past. He was able to keep his composure in front of goal, which is a very positive for the Maine West team. Hopefully Maine East can get back on their feet. Ball's played back to number 11 and sent over the top into Maine West's feet, but picked up by number 8, Jean Noriega, and in Maine East possession. Until number 20 picks it up, again right at the center field. Foul called against Maine East for Maine West in the middle of the field. Almost a restart illegally. Finds the feet for number 3, Justin Schauler. A good 1-2 pass between the attacking mid and outside forward for Maine West. Good tackle made by Maine East defense. Cleared up the line, but fought against 1v2. A good chip to apparently someone who was not offsides and sent long back into the center of the field. Maine West picks up the ball, but it's a push against Maine West, so Maine East's ball in the center of their defensive half. Ball not able to be kept on the ground, heading over the top for a lot of players. Finds Jean's feet and sent long for number 20 on a breakaway 1v1. Plays it back, and it'll be a throw-in for Maine East. Maine East seems to have their entire midfield back and dropped deep into their defensive end in order to match up with the white jerseys on the field. A sub will be coming in for Maine West. Number 8 will be subbed out for number 13, I believe, in their midfield. Good deflection with the header. Cleared out sloppily. Past lines. Dominique Jablonski with the throw-in. Played back into Maine West's defensive end. An attempt to switch over the top. Found Maine East's feet, deflected by number 7, Christian Corriera, but a good save by Maine East keeper Rami Atia. Good possession of the ball for Maine East as they play out of their back line. Large touch taken by their central midfielder, or defender. Played through, keeper has ball. Number 40, Kevin Dabrowski with the punt to the outside, found by Jean. Bad touch deflected into Maine West's. Kept in play? Unfortunately not. Maine West ball, number 6, Dominique Jablonski with the throw-in. Ball is in Maine West possession and deflected by the goalie. A good save. Ball is still in. Number 7 for Maine West picks it up, Christian Correa, with a shot saved by Maine East keeper Rami Atia. Jean Noriega plays it into the midfield, unable to get their first touch down. Number 11 has cost a turnover. Luis Pulido for Maine East. Foul on Maine East. Ball is Maine West's right at the bottom of the half of the field. Good clear, made out into the stands by Maine East number 21, We don't seem to have a full roster out here for Maine East. Perhaps they can be bringing up players from their JV roster. Another sub made for Maine West, number 24 being subbed out. Their captain, apparently. Ball was shielded by Maine East's defense into the hands of Rami Atia, looking for a punt that goes over half and nearly finds Jean out wide. Ball is Maine East's throw-in, found by Nicholas's feet. Good possession. Number 11 cannot seem to get his first touchdown, which may cost Maine East the game. Simple passes played around Maine West, but picked up by their center mid. Ball is out, will be Maine East's throw-in, and their sub, I believe that player is Nicholas Yuna, number 3, who plays defense. His older brother is also on the team. Hard tackle caught by the ref by Miko Yuna. Ball is played straight into their defense, then played back across over the top, trying to connect with number 20 running through the middle. Maine East has found the ball, was unable to keep it with their passes. Again picked up, but a foul is called right at the top of their 18-yard line. Good step by Maine East defense in order to stop the play. They are setting up for a foul. This could be fairly dangerous for Maine East. A well-calculated shot with 10 yards of space is easily a goal from that length out. Maine East sets up a 4-person wall in front of the ball, nearly marking man-to-man, have to bring back some of their forwards in order to mark. Maine West has 2 players stepped up to the ball right now. Perhaps a delay or a set play they've been working on for this. Number 20, Emerson Herrera, stepped in front of the ball, but it was taken and missed by number 11, Captain Jason Ibarra. Goal kick for Maine East, taken by their goalie. Sent over the top and over half, over defender but out. It'll be Maine West's throw-in. Maine West throw-in. Handball called by the ref. Maine East ball. Number 13, Nicholas Rysek, will be taking this kick. Maine East pushes up their line, but plays short to number 22, Antonio Morales. Unable to connect to feet, but the play was called offsides. A relief for Maine East. I believe there's been some direction by the coach for the Maine East side to tell their players to send the ball long and not to play wide. Played long. Bounces off of each other. Is a handball against Maine East. Maine West ball in the middle of their defensive half. One of their central defenders will be taking the kick. Goes long over the top, straight into Maine East's goalkeeper's arms. Thrown out wide, trying to connect to number 15, unable to keep possession. Maine West is on the attack yet again. Found a good ball through. Can he face? Sent again wide. And a shot over the crossbar. It'll be Maine East goal kick. Maine West is doing a very good job keeping possession and gaining possession from Maine East. This is a huge threat for the Maine East Blue Demons. 18th minute in the first half. Ball is played over the half, but back in. Maine East is unable to keep possession. Number 21, possibly a player from the JV team, keeps sending the ball out wide. A lot of the ball in the air, which looks very sloppy for both teams at hand. Played over the top and through, but deflected by number 6 for the Blue Demons, Sebastian Onís. It'll be a throw-in for Maine West. Nico Yuna will be taking the throw. None of the Blue Demons seem to be pushing up or getting open. The ball is on the ground. Must have been a foul, my mistake. Sent over the top, straight into the keeper's arms. Throws the ball out wide to number 6, Dominique Jablonski. Played over the top and deflected. Bounces out of bounds. Stays in. Sent back over the top. A good tackle by number 21 for the Blue Demons. They are unable to keep the ball on the ground and possess. Deflected out by number 6 for the Blue Demons, Sebastian Onís. The ball will be Maine West's throw-in. Number 16 dancing with the ball on the outside, looking for a way to get in. Good defense by number 15 for Maine East, Jonathan Leguenas. Maine East unable to keep a man mark. Picked up by Jean. Sent over the top to Peter. Unable to keep possession. Maine West picks up the ball. Good turn fake by number 27 on Maine West, Mason Robbins. Maine East just scratching to keep possession. Sent over the top to a runner and shot going far. Very, very dangerous play. Shot was taken by Maine West's forward, outside. Number 2, Angel Trejo. Props to Maine West for being able to keep composure, especially at the front line when you're battling against someone on your side. Played over the top, found by Maine East, unable to keep possession with their first touches. Cleared, deflected by a header by number 14, David Dosey of Maine West. Cleared into the midfield, again deflected by the head, up in the air, found by Maine West's feet, Jason Ibarra. Playing down the line, caught between 2 defenders as Maine East's goalie, Rami Atia, picks up the ball. Allows the team to gain composure before sending it into the midfield. Bad touch by Jean Noriega, found at number 16 for Maine West, Jose Maya's feet. Played down, deflected by Sebastian Onís, number 6 for Maine East. It'll be Maine West's throw-in. Played down the line past the defender onto a running teammate, but found by Maine East. Cleared up to the top. Peter K. unable to keep the ball in possession. Number 20 with an attempted give and go. Played out Maine East's ball. Substitution for Maine East. Number 8, G. Noriega being subbed in by number 17, Hector Lopez, and number 12, Peter K. being subbed out for number 9, Daniel Rumpel. Ball on the ground for Maine East. Number 15, Jonathan Leguenes taking the kick. Looking far, see if he'll play long this time or if he'll find. Played over the top. Kept in with a deflection of a header. Found, picked up by Maine East. Played through. Good save by the keeper coming out. Good timing. Number 40, Kevin Dabrowski with the save. Punts it long. Nearly almost the half. Found by number 22, Antonio Morales, and sent over the top yet again. Maine West fighting to keep position over the ball, fighting through 2 defenders, and it's a foul called on Maine East. Maine West's ball right at the half line. Played quickly, found by Antonio Morales' header. Good attempt to keep possession is found yet again. Good fight by number 14 for Maine East, Joshua Para. Sent over the top to number 16, who is unmarked by number 15, Jonathan Leguenes. Not doing a good job keeping his mark in check. Deflection off of Maine East. It'll be a corner for Maine West. Maine West slow to take their corner, trying to waste time. Less than 10 minutes on the clock. Sent over the first defender, bounces, deflected, and it's a handball for Maine West. Ball is taken by number 1, Maine East's goalie, Rami Atia. Played on the penalty line. Maine West is doing a very good job marking, which means Maine East can do much better with unmarking themselves and moving around as the ball is being played. Ball is played out of bounds. Deflection off of Maine East, and the ball is for Maine West. Maine East seems to be playing a 4-5-2. Bad throw in by Maine West. The throw will be for Maine East, taken by number 3, Nico Yuna, a junior in high school. Struggles to find an open player. Plays it into the mosh pit and deflected out. Found at his feet again with an attempt to cross it in on the ground. Picked up and deflected. Maine East ball yet again. Number 13, Nicholas Rysek struggles to keep hold of the ball. Ball is sent long to Antonio Morales' possession. Played nearly through the gap, picked up by Maine West's outside defender, number 6. Played over the top by Maine East's. Struggled. Oh, Daniel Rumpel nearly misses the header. And deflected outside by Maine West's defense. Sent long and through to number 7. Christian Correa fighting for the ball. Dribbles one. Open for the shot, but continues to go across the line. Back to Christian. Played out again to number 6, Dominique Jablonski. Very high up the field. Sent across the field again. Maine West still in possession. Takes a shot and goes out wide. Apparently deflected by the goalie. It'll be a corner kick for Maine West. Maine West yet again taking their time getting to the ball, trying to waste their seconds for the half to end. Maine West leads with a 1-0 lead. Played in short, played out again, nearly caught up by the Maine East defense. Nearly found by number 9, Daniel Rumpel for Maine East, back in Maine West's possession. Sent long, number 7, and deflected by number 22, Antonio Morales. Another corner kick for Maine West. Little bit over 5 minutes left to the half. This would be a good opportunity for Maine East to get back on their counter. Played over the top, found by keeper number 1, Rami Atia. Played long to number 14, Jose Pereira. Back in Maine West possession, deflected out of bounds. Maine East's throw-in. Number 15, Jonathan Leguenas, plays short to number 21, who's not on the roster. Picked up by Nico, played out wide and out of bounds. Good idea for the switch. He saw the open space. If only his teammates had seen that sooner and started their run, they could have caught up to the ball, and it would have been a 1v2 opportunity. A lot of shoving between the outside back, and it'll be a call against Nico Yuna. Although, I have to say, he can't be that upset. If I could see it from up here, the ref could see it from down there. Three minutes and a half left for the half. It'll be a foul for Maine West. Played short, picked up by number 11 for Maine East, Luis Pulido. Fought back and forth for Maine East. Unable to string passes together. Number 6, Dominique Jablonski, picks up the ball. A good slide tackle by number 15, Jonathan Leguenas, on the outside back. Quick play now as Maine West is in the back half. Deflected again by Maine East. Throw in for Maine West. Good movement by Maine West players. Maine East is unable to keep up. ball is set to be deflected out. It'll be a corner kick for Maine West. It was a good attempt by the goalie to keep that ball in. It's best at times like this to keep the ball in your possession for as long as you can. Top of the box left wide open. Played, found by the head of multiple players as it bounces right in front of goal. Maine East steps up their line and is sent over the top and out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Maine East. Another substitution let in 2 minutes before the half ends. Number 14, Jose Parra, is subbed out for number 8, Jean Noriega. Played out. Maine West ball right at the half line. Played short to find feet for Maine West players. Good turn by Daniel Rumpel, unable to keep up with the ball though. Keeps up a good high pressure up there, but unable to cut off those passing lanes. Maine West is just playing a good rondo in front of them. Found by the feet of number 7, played long to a runner. At the top of the box, number 7 again for Maine West, Christian Carrera, picking up the ball. Played at the top of the box, unable to settle by Maine West. Good save by Antonio Morales with a flick of the heel. Found again in the midfield by Maine West. Attempt to pull a fake, gone horribly wrong. Maine East picks up the ball, struggling to keep possession, and gives the ball away so simply. A good fight in the midfield. Sent long and down. Foul again on Maine East. Maine West ball right at the top of the half. Played quickly and through, found to number 20's feet. Emerson Herrera trying to keep up with the ball. That's first half. Maine West leads 1-0 against Maine East at Maine East's home field. A very good game so far. A very close score, which is a good thing to see. Hopefully Maine East's Demons can make a comeback after second half. Maine West has a lot of strength right now that are just beating and exploiting Maine East's weaknesses. Maine East has been unable to keep possession of the ball, which means Maine West has just been passing back and forth through their back line and into the midfield, and eventually they tend to play over the top and through the bottom. If Maine East can settle their midfield and be able to settle the ball, play on the ground, hopefully they can string a few passes that'll able them to advance up the field. less than a minute left in their halftime as both teams jog back onto the field. What we're really hoping to see in this second half is for Maine East to really get a hold of the ball, especially in the midfield. Hopefully they can start connecting passes and advancing into the field. And Maine West is doing a great job defending Maine East and getting to the ball first touch. That's the bell for halftime to be over. This is where Maine East really digs down and finds their perseverance. Switching sides. It's Maine West's kickoff. Referee showing off his basketball skills in the middle of the field. As Maine East sends one more player onto the field. Number 2, Joshua Vasquez. There's the whistle. Played back into Maine West midfield, sent immediately over the top onto a runner found by Maine East's defense. Sent over the top for Joshua Vasquez to run onto, but found by number 14 for Maine West, David Dosey. It'll be Maine East's throw-in on the sideline in their attacking half. Alex Glavorovich will be taking the throw-in. Sends a long ball over the top, trying to find the heads of one player. Nearly a goal. Tipped in by number 14 for Maine East, Jose Parra. It's Maine East's corner kick. Hopefully Maine East can get a goal out of this. This would be a great advantage for them and perfect timing. Maine East sets up their corner. They have Alex out wide for Garbage and a player up top for pickup. Sent long with a curve, hits the back post, or the player marking the post. Played out wide again, taken in by number 15, and saved by Maine West's goalie. He steps up and over the top. Serves it long, just past half. Found by number 21 for Maine East. Number 21 for Maine East seems to be excelling in headers, which I can't tell if that's a good or bad thing since Maine East has been unable to keep the ball on the ground and possess. Bad touch by number 20, still up in the air. Fighting in the air too. Picked up again by Maine East and sent over the top and out of bounds by Maine East. It'll be Maine West's ball. Number 27, Mason Robbins from Maine West will be taking the throw-in. Picked up and given away by number 20, captain Alex G. Looking up to connect to feet but unable to find a player. Quick play and cut off again by Maine West. They're doing a really good job in getting into passing lanes and cutting off passes for Maine East. Few give and goes on the sideline. Played long and a runner can't catch up to it. It'll be Maine West's ball. A throw-in played square into the field, and a shot taken high and hits the crossbar for Maine East. Maine East's goal kick taken by their goalie. Played long, nearly almost to the half. Found again by Maine West, who takes a fall, number 11. That was a very well calculated pass out wide, picked up by number 14, Jose Parra, and kicked in, picked up by Maine West ball. A very good opportunity, good speed on number 14, but unable to find a connecting pass. Played high and over by the Maine West goalkeeper and out of bounds. It'll be Maine East's throw-in, taken by Alex G., captain, who seems to be running all over the field. A good throw-in, good form, played but deflected. A good turn by number 13 for Maine West, Angel Contreras. Deflected by Maine East's defender, given to Maine West for the throw-in. Played short and a good turn. It's a good fight up there. No whistle is blown. Still no whistle is blown. The referee is just hesitating to blow his whistle. Finally, he calls it against Maine East. Although, oh, it's an injury for Maine West. Although number 21 for Maine East seems to be checking his nose. Seems to me like there was a tough fight on the ground. Hopefully Maine East does not have to give away a penalty kick, because that seemed like it was outside of the penalty box. Lots of outrage by the audience for a penalty, even though I'm pretty sure that kid goes to Maine East. Referee is talking to his linesman, debating about the call. No subs are being made. Unsure about the call here, or the restart. Number 20 from Maine West meets with number 21 from Maine, the referee. Maine West walks away. Oh, and gets a yellow card. Sent off the field. Number 20 for Maine West, Emerson Herrera, with the yellow, is subbed in immediately by number 12, Bobby Kulanda. Number 21 asking for a sub for Maine East. Number, I believe 18 is coming on, Jose Salcedo. And number 21 goes down in order to make the sub, while the referees are arguing with Maine West's coach. They do not seem to realize that number 21 would like to be subbed out. Number 21 leaving for number 18, Seto, to play stopper in front of the defensive line. The restart will be a kick for Maine East. Hopefully Maine East can use this to their advantage. Catch them off their feet. Number 20 will be taking the kick. Alex G. Sent long and over the top into a sea full of white jerseys, but found by blue midfield. Played through, but picked up by Maine West's defense. If only Maine East could get their numbers up in the attacking half, maybe they can start connecting passes or at least outnumbering the white. It'll be a throw-in by Alex G. Good throw over the top. Nearly a goal, deflected, and it'll be a goal kick for Maine West. Apparently it was not touched by the keeper or the defender by Maine West. Ball sent, nearly found by Maine East. High jump. Maine West pressing backwards, but plays long and down the line to find number 20's feet. Picked up by Maine East. Sent with a good through ball, breaking lines. Number 2 is unable to keep a hold of the ball. Nearly picked up by number 20, Alex G, as they fight for possession yet again right in front of Maine East's goal. It will be a foul call against Maine West. Number 20, Alex G, captain, will be taking the kick yet again. Good ball played down the middle, found by Maine West. Maine East was able to string 2 consecutive passes before giving it away. Found by number 9, played through the midfield to someone who is unmarked. A good ball through, defended very well by number 5, Nico Yuna. A shot, saved by the goalie. Maine East's top weakness right now is their inability to string passes and keep possession of the ball. Maine West keeps picking up on it, and they keep exploiting it throughout both halves. Played over the top to number 8's feet, who keeps it in, fighting against a mark on his shoulder, plays through the legs, but is unable to find a blue jersey. Number 18 fights for the ball for Maine East, loses it to number 3 of Maine West, Justin Schuler. A leg race, and the ball goes out. Good shielding by number 3. But a sub called in for Maine East. Daniel Rumpel coming in for number 2. And number 10, Francisco Montesinos, coming in for number 3, Nico Yuna. Alex G will take the throw in yet again. This kid seems to be able to do everything. Number 14 for Maine East picks it up, but fights number 16 for Maine West. Deflected off of blue. Finds a good through ball, but doesn't pick up. Antonio can't seem to get his first touch close to him. Played down line, but out of bounds before anyone can pick it up. It'll be Maine West ball yet again, this time higher up the field, closer to Maine East's goal. Maine East leaving 3 players in the midfield unmarked as a sub happens. leaving number 11 wide open and free to run onto the ball. Antonio Montesinos picks up the ball and clears it for another throw-in for Maine West. A fight in the corner, but given to Maine West for another throw-in. The ball will be for Maine East as on the ground. Must have been a push for Maine West. Sent short, picked up by number 20, Alex G. Given away. Sent across the field to a 1v1 match. Player is down right outside the box. It'll be a kick for Maine West. If I were there, I would tell the referee it was a flop, but he can't hear me right now. Maine sets up a 3-person defensive wall, leaving 2 people unmarked, 2 people at the ball. Again, number 11 and number 20 for the kick. Sent over, deflected by the wall, played to no one but open space. Daniel Rumpel races to get back, but gets beat. Played out by Maine West. It'll be Maine East's throw-in. Number 21 coming in for Maine East, taking out number 20, Alex G. Or no, number 13, Nicholas Rysek, to play in front of the defensive line, while number 20 takes the throw-in. Played long and over the top, deflected out by number 27 for Maine West, Mason Robbins. Maine East moving up the sideline of the field with their throw-ins. Still, Maine West is outnumbering Maine East attackers, which could be a reason why they are on a handball called ferociously. Ball picked up by number 18 for Maine East, asking for 10 yards. Number 8, Gene Noriega, and number 18, Jose Salcido, at the top of the box with the kick. Checking the air pressure, very typical. A 4-person wall is set up by Maine West with another player closer than, there we go, a 5-person wall by Maine West. A run over, played simple on the ground, saved by the keeper. That would have been a very good play if Maine East were able to connect a pass, but I guess they still haven't warmed up. Played long and down, deflected by a header for Maine West. Maine West taking it up the field to their number 13. Played down, picked up by number 21, who can't stay on his feet. A good slide tackle, but from behind. Maine West's player is down, and a yellow card is given to Alex G, number 20. Although I do not think the slide tackle was his fault. A lot of hate coming out from the crowd. Four people lined up for the kick. Number 7 over, Number 11 takes the kick deflected by number 22, Antonio Montesinos for Maine East. Ball is played out. Chased by number 14, played back in, but picked up by Maine West. He didn't even look over his shoulder before he passed. A good flick over the top by Maine West. It'll be a goal kick for Maine East. Played over the top and just shy of the half line. Picked up again by goalkeeper's hands, who will look to punt at the top of the box. Comes down right in front of Daniel Rumpel, misses the first bounce, misses the second bounce, and elbows number 9 of Maine West. Perinig ground. It'll be a foul kick for Maine West by their defensive line. Seemed completely unintentional by number 9 Daniel Rumpel. Played long and over the top. Saved over the defensive line. Picked up by number 14. Good play through the back. That's 3 passes. Nearly 4. Number 11 can't stay on his feet. Daniel Rumpel picks up the ball. Shields. Finds a player. Plays it into the middle. Open field. Luckily picked up by number 23 for Maine East. Maine East is still in possession. Played over the top onto runner number AG Noriega, who is called offsides. Mutual hate on both sides. Very, very well timed run for number 8 Gene Noriega. Very good ball placed over the top for Maine East. It looks like they're finally waking up for the game. Ball is taken by Maine West goalie, played into the half line, over the half line and into the back line. Daniel Rumpel finds it again. Good touch in. Nearly a good through pass. Number 8 tends to stay up. Fakes. Misses the shot. And it's going to be a throw-in for Maine East. Very well done. Good counterattack. Number 11 needs to get better at playing on the ground. Their one touches aren't going to help them. Maine East is very close to tying up the score. Maine West doing a good job bringing back their players, marking man-to-man, having extra players at the top of the box. Number 20 is subbed back in for number 11. Takes the throw-in. Played back out. Taken a shot and deflected out of bounds. It'll be Maine East's throw-in on the other side of the field. Number 20 running across the line for the throw-in again. This kid must have a good back. Sent over the top, deflected, keeper is out of the box, bounces over everyone and sent over the top out of inbounds. Kept in by number 22 in the back line. Sent back in with a one touch back out. Blue Demons racing to get back into their positions. And a one touch kick cleared out into the top. A good hit by number 14 who can't keep possession. Number 20 with a step, didn't check his shoulder. Good tackle by the Maine East Blue Demons, but will be called. No, it'll stay a throw-in for Maine West. Maine East can't be caught on their heels like that. They need to be checking their shoulder and checking into the ball. Cannot be caught lazy, especially when they have players behind them checking in. Played down line to an open player, number 7. Dances with the ball before he plays back. Kept on the same side, a good run over. It's 4 passes for Maine West. Picked up again, played out wide. Number 15 finds it. Fought by number 14 for Maine East. Daniel Rumpel picks up the ball at his feet. Can't keep it there. Ball is fighting with a through ball, 1v1. Good clear by a defender to an open player for Maine West at the top of the box. Maine East needs to get their midfield line back. Daniel Rumpel gives the one touch to number 8, G. Noriega, who plays a nutmeg but can't get around the player. It'll be Maine East's throw-in their attacking half. And just now are the defenders getting up and past the half line. Maine East needs to keep their positions together. They can't be running back and forth and dragging behind when the ball advances. Number 20 takes the throw-in again. Over the top, deflected out into midfield. Number 21 for Maine East touches it back in, and it's a field goal. Unfortunately, will not be giving Maine East an extra point. Big wide touches taken from 21 all throughout the game. They're tending to get sloppier and sloppier. Maine East needs to realize that they need to keep the ball on the ground in order to keep possession for Maine West. Picked up by number 13 for Maine East, who is down on the ground, but no call for Maine East. A runner deflected out of bounds. It'll be Maine West's throw-in on the sideline. Good plate to feet. Can't seem to settle Maine West. Maine East trying to get around him. Hard hit in the face by Maine West, but danced around. Good tackle. Cleared out in the front. Daniel Rumpel in the leg race. Seemed to be obstructed by number 9. It'll be Maine East's throw-in on the sideline. Number 20 takes it, plays simple on the ground. Number 13 with the one-touch back into the middle, going across but can't connect the pass. Number 14 picks it up, turns, looks down line, can't keep up with the ball, struggles to stay on his feet, and that's a foul for Maine West. Maine East's ball on the ground right in front of the box. Good moves by the referee. Number 18, Jose Salcedo, will be taking the kick about 20 yards away from the end line. Played long and over the top, finds a header but goes wide. Maine East's number 20 picks up the ball, plays back to number 22. But cannot continue the passing string. Loses possession, plays over the top. Maine East still fighting for the ball with a good turn by number 14. Trying to find the player, plays the ball in the air. Struggles to keep possession or to trap the ball that's played into the air. Times like that, with such a short distance, you play the ball on the ground for your player to turn and face onto goal. Maine East with a touch over the top to play to number 15. Battles in the air. Ball is out. It'll be a throw-in for Maine East after a substitution. Number 9, Daniel Rumpel for number 2, Joshua Vasquez. Maine West picks up the ball, plays down line, picked up by Hector for Maine East, but deflected with the long ball. If Hector had turned and played the way he was facing, they could have built out of the back, but they're in such a rush to advance forward, they're not even checking their shoulders to see the sea of white jerseys they're trying to fight through. Maine West picks up the ball and sends it long to number 11, Captain Josh Ibarra with the breakaway. Number 22, Antonio Montesano steps, and it goes wide. Goalie telling Antonio to step to the ball quicker. If you notice, Maine East's midfield line was still way far back of the ball. They should be all racing back to keep their positions together. Gaps like that, Maine West will definitely exploit. Played by the goalie over the top. Misses the first bounce with a shove for number 13, Nicholas Rysek. Played simple and to feet by Maine West. Number 11, Captain Jason Ibarra, will be taking the ball, trying to get around Maine East captain. Ball nearly shot in. Goalie couldn't keep possession with the deflection off of his hands. Maine East needs to do a better job man marking. They cannot let a player solely run onto the ball just like that with the goalie open-handed. Ball played wide over the half line, found by number 27 for Maine West. A shove caught by the referee for Maine East. Maine West takes the kick. Number 7 open in the field. Number 18 letting his runner run past the line. Number 18 still not man marking while two runners are in the midfield. Number 13 steps to the ball, fakes with the hips and sends it over the top. Picked up by Maine East very sloppily. Number 8 picks up the ball, sends a through ball to a runner. Number 2, Joshua Vasquez. Ball goes out. It's Maine East's ball. Alex G running across the field to take the throw-in. Sent over the top. Deflected. It'll be a corner kick for Maine East. Number 15 seems to be checking into the ball to take the corner. Jonathan Leguenes. Maine East sets up for their corner. Maine West has one defender on the front post. Everyone else is man marking. Number 14 for Maine East is out picking up garbage, and number 13 stays in the middle of the field. Fought for possession, found by number 13 who was standing in the field. Slowly plays the ball to a short 5-yard pass. Picked up by number 21 for Maine East and deflected. It'll be a throw-in for Maine East right at the corner. Alex G runs across the field yet again to take the throw-in. Play to front post, deflected out of the top of the box. Maine East with the shot over and gets picked up by the Maine West goalie. Up in the air. Number 21 with that one-touch shot up in the air. I think even in that position they could have taken an extra touch, and if they had stayed poised in front of the ball. Maine East with their wide first touches. Antonio Montesanos with the header, and number 15 with the blind pass forward. That'll go out. A substitution for both teams. Number 18 is being subbed out for number 11, Luis Pulido. saved by the keeper right on the end line. Picks it up and is ready for looking for the punt. Pushing out wide. Sends it nearly down the middle. Deflected into the feet of Maine West's back line. Played down the line by Maine West, who shields the ball. It'll be Maine West's throw-in. Maine East is still struggling to get their midfielders back and marking. Number 10 picks up the ball with the nutmeg and sends it over the top to number 11, Luis, who can't keep the ball and is called for the foul. Unfortunate, nearly a breakaway. It'll be Maine West ball at the half line. Well done by number 10, Francisco Montesinos, for the nutmeg right in front of the goal in the box. Very good to keep their head on their shoulders. Maine West plays the ball into the middle to find feet. Taking it out wide. A good slide tackle by number 13. Gets back up to fight for the ball. Number 10 plays it down line and out of bounds. It'll be Maine West's ball. Maine East's ball. Deflection off of White. Number 20 finds Josue. Number 10, Francisco, tries to shield the ball and play it long, but gets beaten by number 20 for Maine West. Alex G takes the ball again, plays down line onto Jose, running down the field. A good touch over the first defender. Can't keep up, and the ball is deflected out. It'll be Maine East's throw-in yet again. Nine minutes left on the clock in the second half. Maine West is leading 1-0. Maine East is just frantically trying to get that last goal in. Deflected out of bounds. It'll be another throw-in for Maine East. Deflected by Maine West's defenders. Everyone steps out of the box. A leg race to get to the ball, but given anyway to number 7 for Maine West, Christian Corriera. Maine West stays on their feet. Christian Corriera again with the ball to a player that was semi-offsides, although the referee let the play advance. Number 2 for Maine East fighting for the ball. Number 22, Antonio Montesinos, sends it long. Number 21 plays the one-touch volley right into the keeper's hands. Maine East is very spaced out, while Maine West is doing a very good job compacting themselves in order to step to the ball. A battle on the sideline. Number 14, Jose picks up the ball, and it'll be Maine East's ball. Alex G steps up for the kick. No, it'll be given to number 11, Luis Palito. He plays a long ball across the field. It's a good switch, but can't connect to number 8's or number 2's head. Alex G runs across the field for another throw-in. Being told to back up by the referee. Maine West with the possession yet again. Number 21 with the header to deflect back into the midfield. Maine East picks up the ball at their feet. A good through ball, but no one could catch up to it. Maine West has the ball, punts it long. Nearly makes over the half when number 21 for Maine East picks it up again, but can't seem to settle the ball. Number 10 plays a good through ball. Number 14 can't catch up to it though. Antonio Montesinos with another long one touch. A substitution for both teams are being made. It'll be a throw-in for Maine West. Number 27 for Maine West will be taking the throw-in, Mason Robbins. Maine East seems to have the right intentions, but they can't execute. A breakaway by number 20 facing against two defenders. A good slide tackle by defender number 22, Antonio Morales. It'll be a corner kick for Maine West. Maine East setting up their defense, but it was played short and quickly over the top. Maine East struggles to clear the ball. Number 27 with a good first touch. It'll be Maine West ball again. Played quickly down the line to an open player who was found unmarked. Number 16 playing through the middle. Number 21 connects a pass to number 8, who struggles to fight against two defenders. Number 2 at a leg race to get to the ball. High pressure from number 2 against Maine West. Number 13, Nicholas Ryzek with the foul. It'll be for Maine East. Number 11, Luis Pulido will be taking the kick. Played long and across the field, nearly dropped in time, but sent out of bounds. It'll be Maine West's goal kick. Less than 4 minutes left in the second half. Maine West leads 1-0 against Maine East at their home field. Defender takes the kick this time, sends it over the half. Number 21 deflects it with a header, finds number 14's feet. Struggles to keep possession as he turns, or as he tried to turn, but number 27 was tight on his back. Maine West is doing a very good job man marking and overpopulating and winning in numbers. Number 8 found wide with the shot. Saved by the keeper, deflected and sent out. Number 13 misses the ball as it goes through his feet. Keeper's back on his feet and picks up the ball. Tries to waste time by laying on the ground for as long as he can until he can get up and punt it. Sends the ball long over the half line. Missed header by number 21 for Maine East. And it's a call for Maine East again. Number 25, number 20 for Maine West on the ground. It'll be right a few yards in front of the 18-yard box. A two-man wall as Maine East tries to man mark. Number 2 found right in the middle, goes wide. It'll be Maine East's goal kick with less than 2 minutes left in the half. Everyone is pushed up and pressing high. Seems to me like there's a lot more midfielders in the attacking half, but the ball gets played short and low. Finds number 13's feet, who tries to turn, finds a player with a one-touch pass. A leg race between Maine East and Maine West. A good turn by Jose. Played out wide. Number 8, G. Noriega, fights to take a shot. It is deflected. It'll be a Maine East throw-in. Number 20, Alex, sprints to the ball to try to get that last throw-in in before time runs out. Nearly a minute left in the game. Maine East is right outside Maine West's goal. A long throw sent in, deflected out by a header. No midfielders out there to pick it up except for Maine West's number 20. It's a 2v1, nearly 2v2 breakaway. Keeps up with the ball. Good tackle by Antonio Morales. But Maine West is still in the attacking phase. They're outnumbered. Number 13 dances with the ball, tries to get around. Antonio Morales with the save out wide. It'll be Maine West throw-in as they take their time to get to the ball with 20 seconds left on the clock. A fight in the corner. It'll be Maine West throw-in with 5 seconds left on the clock. Maine West throws it in off the back of a player just to be rude about it. Thank you for watching. This is WMTH-TV broadcasting from Maine East. Thank you to the crew, producers Olga Ugalde, camera operators Darnia Gonzalez, Diana Behenam, Inara Matani, and Yulia Shevechik. I'm Susan Georges, and thank you for watching the Maine East soccer varsity game against Maine West.